Hello, Editor Nate here. I just want to tell you that throughout this video I say the word Slack when I should in fact say Telegram. I just got two apps mixed up. Just want to address that so I don't receive 1,000 comments saying that I said Slack rather than Telegram, although 1,000 comments would help me, get boosted in the algorithm. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to clear that up. Okay, onto the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my views are down for the month, and in my last video I told you I'd be doing more commentaries, so this video naturally is a commentary video about the biggest YouTuber on the platform to hopefully make me the most money possible and get the most views possible. It's MrBeast. So let's get down to business. Many of you know, likely, that MrBeast and his team have been in a sticky situation for the past few months. To breeze over those, we had Ava Chris Tyson, who said that they were leaving but actually got kicked from the MrBeast group. Then we had Dogpack404 have an absolute skyrocketing YouTube video series, I guess, on MrBeast, where he was exposing the behind the scenes of the company because he claims that he worked there for like 2 months. Then we have the fact that there's multiple lawsuits going on against him due to the Beast Games thing he's doing with Amazon Prime Video. People saying they were being misfed, mistreated, false promises, and then also, amongst all that, he's had the Lunchly thing, and the fact that basically everyone finally discovered that he fakes his videos, which to some people, basically anyone over the age of 12, has been obvious since the dawn of time. Oh yeah, then there was the whole faking autographs on merchandise and stuff, and running illegal lotteries as well. So yeah, quite a lot of controversy and hot water. And now another YouTuber called Rosanna, I think her surname is Pansino, I think that's how you say it, who is, I guess, formerly known for just being like a cooking show host on YouTube. Just like one of the, I guess, like family friendly, wholesome vibes, just, cute little cooking videos. She has done a complete 180 of her channel. And she's now partnered up with Dogpack to do a series of exposing MrBeast videos, to the point now where she's saying she's getting the FBI involved in looking into MrBeast and his company. She actually claims that she has filed a report to the FBI regarding him. If you've been on social media over the past 24 to 48 hours, you've most likely seen this, especially if you've been on Twitter. Or if you've watched other commentary channels on YouTube, I'm sure people have covered this already. I'm probably usually late to the party on these things by a day or two. So, yeah, this is huge because, most of the time when somebody has allegations against them, they just have to address it via a tweet or do an apology video, or something like that, right? A live stream where they address it. And that's kind of it. Maybe they're held accountable and they get banned from, X platform, or they lose X amount of subscribers, and in serious cases, they stop posting altogether. Very rarely does, a legal team get involved, and the police and the FBI and, those kind of services. I don't know the word to describe them. But yeah, very rarely does it go to this stage, if at all. Now, the reason that she went to the FBI wasn't regarding Lunchly. I'm sure you've seen lots of stories about Lunchly going around this past week regarding mold being in their products. That's already been addressed by their team, or should I say just Logan Paul, really. He made like a 2-minute or 3-minute video addressing that, basically just saying, yeah, it can happen during transit of packages, which is true, but they need to do a better job of making sure that the handlers of their packages of their products are not stabbing them before they're being put on shelves or dropping them during transit. So I think that some of the packages were getting recoiled? I mean, they probably will if they're being dropped, probably recoiling off the ground. Recalled. Yeah, there was some rumours that they were getting discontinued, but that's also not true. That was false. So that pretty much clears up that. The actual reason that she's going to the FBI is due to a apparent leaked Slack chat. If you don't use Slack, it's basically Discord, but for a work environment. So just imagine Discord, but everyone's constantly sucking each other off, telling each other how good of a job you're doing. You'll have channels like hashtag sales, hashtag marketing, and in there it'll just be, you know, everyone saying, oh, you've done a great job today, CEO approval, and you'll give each other things like high fives, which are like virtual, just little emojis that you slap on people's posts and things like that. It's absolute nonsense. Anyway, so yeah, she apparently got some leaked Slack chat messages from the MrBeast team that are worthy of being sent to the FBI. The chat contains tons of edgy jokes and sexual jokes, homophobic stuff, and it also has Chris Tyson in it because, you know, well, Ava, Chris Tyson. I don't want to say anything wrong here, but yeah, it has them in it. Because this is old messages, right? This is stuff that happened years ago. And one of the messages is Ava Chris saying that they went to an 11-year-old's birthday party. Kind of strange. Then there's things like them discussing lube with 16-year-olds. There's a meme in there about flooding a floor and just weird stuff. Like, bear in mind, this is a group work chat, like, you know, with people who are employed at the company and things like that in there. It's just very, very, very odd. And it's not even just Ava. Like, there's replies from people like Tariq in there that are saying stuff in response to the 11-year-old birthday party. There's a response from Tariq that says, that sounds so good right now, and stuff like that. Like, the whole company, not just MrBeast, not just Ava, like, everyone there is a little bit too sus. There was also, like, just, like, hentai and Rule 34 of, like, cartoons and stuff like that sent in the workplace chat again, which is just extremely weird. And, yeah, I mean, I think at this point we'll expect people like Ava to have sent stuff like that. But it's just incredibly strange that this happened for like a prolonged amount of time in a work group chat. So basically, that is why Rosanna sent stuff to the FBI, because of the discussions revolving around minors and just discussions regarding things like, you know, sexuality and things in the workplace, stuff like that. Do I think that anything will happen? No, not really. I think they'll dismiss it. I think they've likely got more important things to be dealing with, and all this stuff is really old and has been addressed internally. Probably not to the best of their ability, because I'm sure some people that are a bit questionable still work at the company, and MrBeast has obviously got loads of like allegations still going on in the lawsuits and stuff like that. I don't think they'll step into it though. I think it will just be resolved within the company until somehow they clean their image if they can, and if not, then I don't know, man. They'll stop doing stuff and nothing will come of this, really. In fact, what could happen is this could like entirely flip around on Rosanna and Dogpack. I don't know his actual name. I don't know if anyone does. But yeah, basically Dogpack found an image from those Slack work chats that was apparently Ivanka Trump when she was 13. And he claims in the video, I think his words were like, he thinks it is and that it looks like it is. I don't think he like definitively said that it was. This image, by the way, was sent by Ava Chris Tyson with comments made. But if that was a 13-year-old, then I think, yes, FBI gets involved. Very serious. However, people did reverse image searches and things like that, and within like a couple days, maybe even less than that, found out that the image was actually taken when she was 18, and it was for like a magazine shoot or something, so like completely consensual, so nothing will happen there. However, as I said, what may happen is it may spin back on them, because if they start doing stuff like this and slip up one time and make a false claim, they could have things flipped back on them, and they could be liable for spreading lies about a workplace, which would result in a defamation case. After this, Twitter Community Notes was very quick to point out that it should not be forgotten that Dogpack has made one or two mistakes with his allegations in the past as well. Although some of them have been correct and proven, he does seem to be at the point now where I think he is slightly exaggerating things for the sake of content, and is maybe getting a little bit, trapped in that, and the whole I want to get views thing. So I think he is yeah, I think he's kind of exaggerating some things, and that could land him in some trouble if he does that to an extreme. Just to give an example, 2 months ago he made a claim that there was domestic violence inside the workplace, and just days later he was corrected and he had to walk that back and basically say, you know, on Twitter, there's been an update here, I have to come clean, you know, my sources were wrong, basically. The information I spread is not true, which is bad. If you have to keep doing that, then you might get looked into, as I said, for spreading misinformation about a company, which means they would sue you for defamation, and that would be quite serious for him. Plus, he'd lose all credibility as well. So yeah, I think that about covers it. That's kind of where this whole thing is at. To be honest, I am not really taking much attention to it. I'm not putting much of my time into it. I am just, if a tweet comes up on my timeline regarding it, I'll have a look. If somebody else makes a video on it, I'll watch. But I'm not actively investigating and trying to go out of my way to find this stuff. If it's suggested to me, I'll have a quick glance at it. But I've just kind of moved past the MrBeast content myself. I haven't really watched any of his videos for months now, and I've known that he's faked them for a very long time, and I've always thought he has been a bit strange. That it does feel like the man behind that content has slowly faded away, and it's now just a machine wearing the MrBeast face. I think more than anything, he is focused on getting as many views, making as much money, constantly being on top, and just one-upping himself all the time. I don't think he does anything besides make content and sleep. That's it. So yeah, that's it. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching this one. Hopefully I get millions of views and make tons of money, because I want to upgrade my setup. Yep, that'd be nice. I want to get some new lights, maybe a new camera, using Elgato Cam Link so I can have nice 4K footage. So that's what I'm saving up for, and some wood paneling in the background. So yeah, watch all the ads, make me some money, and I can upgrade my stuff. That'd be really appreciated. Alright, that's gonna do it. See you.